Anyway, video number 2 today. And this is actually the stuff I like to do. Get right up in the screen. No. This is the cool stuff. This is the stuff I enjoy. I mean, you know, the political stuff, the wackiness in the world, that's kind of fun too, but it can be somewhat depressing. This, however, is something else. This is the 40th anniversary of 2 Sophomore albums, right? Sophomore, meaning second album, and his 2 second albums. They both came out 40 years ago. They're 2 of my all-time favorites, and have stood the test of time very well. And who shall we start off with? Well, we'll start off with the first one that was released on February 2nd, 1981, and that album would be Killers by Iron Maiden, part of the new wave of British heavy metal. Okay? It has 2 instrumentals on it. That's something Maiden never did. I think a lot of the songs that they recorded for this, they had recorded prior, like the most famous song on here being Rothschild. That was actually released years before in a compilation album in a slightly altered version. But Killers came out February 2nd, 40 years ago. Can you imagine 40 years ago? Oh, God, it makes me feel so old. Look at that. This is an early version of the Madman. The Madman with a katana. How about that, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that young band. Look at that. Paul Diano. Trying to focus in on my crappy camera. Mr. Steve Harris himself. Dave Murray. Who else is in here? Paul Diano. He was a good front man. You gotta love Bruce Dickinson, though. Come on. I'm just showing you these pictures. This is the band. Clive Burrow on drums, who's now since passed away. Rest in peace there, Clive. I always liked him, though. Good drummer. I think he left right after the third album. Adrian Smith. This is Adrian Smith's first album, too. So this would be Adrian Smith's first album, Paul Diano's last album. Yeah, I like this album. This is one of the singles. That was one of the singles covers. I used to have all of them. They all disappeared one day. But such is life. But anyway, you know, it's got Drifter on here, Twilight Zone, Purgatory, Prodigal Son, Killers, Genghis Khan, that's another instrumental, Murders in the Rue Morgue. Excellent album. Excellent album. And for our second sophomore album would be this album, which came out in November of 1981 that year, and that would be Diary of a Madman, the Ozman. Album rocks. Start to finish. This is great. I don't know. I think I like this one almost better than the first album, his debut album, which is really good. But this album kicks. Just the song "Diary of a Madman," "Flying High Again," just phenomenal songs. The Ozman and the Cross, 2 British bands. Except Randy. Randy is an American lad, little wee lad, little Randy Rhodes. But there you go. This came out 40 years ago this year. So there you go. This is my double shot of sophomore albums that kicked ass and both turning 40 years old. So there you have it. There you go. Have a wonderful day. Leave your comments below. Smash the like. Hit the thumbs down too. I like that. Thumbs down. Yeah.